We wholeheartedly kowtow and surrender ourselves to the reunited three most powerful, God, THIêng II, and the Son of God.
The bear family was crossing a bridge.
Oh my God, there's cubs!
When the unthinkable happens, the bear cub falls into the river below, to his mama's absolute horror. She's in absolute despair, grunting and pacing back and forth. But this brave mama would never leave her baby behind.
Snowy's running for it. Oh, she's so upset.
She bolts down to the river.
Look at her go, look at her go. Get your baby. Get your little kid.
Looking frantically for her baby. The fast-flowing waters have already swept the cub away. But Mama jumps in after him. To be continued.
In a letter to respected COP21 world leaders in Paris, France in 2015, Supreme Master CHINGHAI urgently advised them to implement vegan law as the solution to mitigate global warming. The letter reads as follows. Respected COP21 world leaders Paris, my special salute and best wishes to all of your distinguished, honoured ladies and gentlemen who have gathered in Paris for the protection of our world. This is just a reminder that just paying money alone cannot save lives, but being vegan does. A lot of evidence and information about this for you to consider are in the book From Crisis to Peace, free online at crisis2peace.org. Countless lives in the present and future, including yours and your children's future, children of your children's, are in your hands. Save them by voting for and implementing vegan law to stabilize the climate. Otherwise, lives on Earth will perish and we will be committing a graver offense than all the acts of killing and wars combined. With all love in God, yours most sincerely, Supreme Master CHINGHAI. Vegan.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/PE.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com, /schedule и suprememastertv.com, /PE.
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, Substack, Telegram, Threads, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, VK, and X, previously known as Twitter, in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
Satellites have revealed a significant drop in freshwater on Earth over the last decade. Liquid surface water such as lakes and rivers, along with water in underground aquifers, has significantly decreased compared to the average levels from 2002 through 2014 and has not recovered. The Global Crisis of Water Depletion and Contamination, Part 7 of a multi-part series. Continue watching to find out more.
All religions call for compassion, and adherence to animal protection laws is simply everyone's civic duty. Farhat Ulen, vegan.
Wapamu, wise viewers, that's how you say how are you in Fante, one of the languages spoken in exquisite Ghana. My name is Christabel. The virtuous Ghanaian people wish that every soul will be embraced by the divine, finding a smooth and blessed path toward rapid spiritual upliftment.
She spots the cup getting carried away by the stream before being stopped by a couple of rocks. Mama manages to catch up, pick him up, and carry him to shore. But when taking a leap, she drops him, and the poor little cup falls back into the stream. Mama has to go back for him. She would never give up on her baby and chases after him until she catches him again. This time, she manages to get them both safely to shore. This mama bear just proved once again, mamas are the best, regardless of species.
Welcome to our show, The Global Crisis of Water Depletion and Contamination, Part 7 of a multi-part series. The UN agency also reports that the record-breaking drought is significantly impacting indigenous and other communities in Brazil, Colombia, and Peru, who depend on boat connections. UNICEF states that more than 420,000 children in the Amazon basin are severely affected by the drought, which is depleting water supplies and disrupting river transport across much of South America. In Brazil's Amazon region alone, more than 1,700 schools and over 760 medical clinics had to close or became inaccessible due to low river levels. In Colombia's Amazon, the scarcity of drinking water and food forced 130 schools to suspend classes, and in Peru, more than 50 clinics became unreachable.
The receding waters of the Amazon River are forming new islands and large sandy beaches in Leticia, where Colombia borders Peru and Brazil. Since June, the level of the world's largest river system has fallen by 20 meters to its lowest level on record. The banks of the river have turned into steep walls of earth, preventing the barges that supply Leticia's food, drinking water and fuel from docking in town. Other canals have dried up completely, making transport more expensive and isolating remote communities.
The land is very dry. We haven't had a normal rainy season in 3 years.
During regular rainy seasons, the Amazon floods the land, replenishing lakes and enriching the soil with minerals and nutrients, something that hasn't happened in years. Studies by Colombia's Institute of Hydrology show that sections of the river like this one could completely disappear by 2030, leaving Colombia without any direct access to the Amazon River and greatly affecting the communities living along them. Indigenous Ticuna Jesus says crops like rice, corn and cassava are affected. Professor Santiago Duque of the Amazon Research Institute says the situation is dire.
In the 80s, Colombia was the third country in the world in terms of water resources, and now we are down to the 24th. This is a clear warning that what we are doing is not working. And if we don't do something now, we will reach an inflection point of no return for the Amazon.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master CHINGHAI shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
Afghanistan is recognized by the United Nations, or UN, as one of the countries most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. Life in villages has been profoundly affected by water scarcity, with severe agricultural losses over consecutive years of drought, leading to displacement. This dire water crisis extends beyond rural areas. In the capital city of Kabul, residents suffering from severe water shortages are often seen queuing at distribution points. Unregulated drilling of deep wells has further depleted the city's groundwater levels. The worst is yet to come. The United Nations Children's Fund, or UNICEF, has warned that Kabul's groundwater could be fully exhausted by 2030.
Mirjan fills cans and carries them one by one to his house. It's an uphill struggle providing water for his family. He repairs shoes for a living, and paying for a basic necessity like water is a painful burden. The problem is the same across the city. Kabul's water infrastructure was designed decades ago for a population of 2 million people. It's now home to 3 times as many, and the municipality's services reach less than 15% of Kabul's residents.
As you know, we faced drought for the last few years. Kabul's water level drops because of a few factors. First, there was very little rain. Second, the population in the cities increased. And third, people used to waste a lot of water.
Overhead tanks have become a necessity in a rapidly growing Kabul. To fill them, residents turn to private companies. Water tankers queue at hydrants and carry loads through the city. But both the water table of the city and the people's ability to buy water is dropping.
I've been providing water to this area for 15 years. I have 4,500 registered customers. People used to get water every second day for 4 to 5 hours a couple years ago. But it's been 3 years that the water level dropped about 75 meters. So we only provide water to these homes after 8 days.
It costs about $8 a week to fill a tank like this. Those who cannot afford it must wait hours in line to collect a few barrels of water. And even this luxury could end soon. The UN's children agency UNICEF has warned that Kabul's underground water resources could be gone by 2030. The UN's Food and Agriculture Organization has identified drought as the most destructive force for Afghanistan's agriculture sector.
You've heard people say that we all should have 5 servings of vegetables each day. Well, just some more servings and then you become vegan.
We'll take a brief intermission now and be back soon. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television.
We left our 7-month-old puppy home alone, out of her crate for the first time. Looks both ways to make sure she's alone. Initiate woodchuck mode. Telling Hazel no through the microphone. Wasn't me.
Welcome back to Global Crisis of Water Depletion and Contamination, Part 7 of a multi-part series. The Gravity Recovery and Climate Experiment, or GRACE satellites, operated by NASA and German research centers, have been monitoring changes in Earth's gravity to measure water concentration on the surface and underground. These satellites have revealed a significant drop in fresh water on Earth over the last decade. Liquid surface water, such as lakes and rivers, along with water in underground aquifers, has significantly decreased compared to the average levels from 2002 through 2014 and has not recovered. This decline in fresh water has affected regions like northern and central Brazil, Australasia, South America, North America, Europe, and Africa. The study suggests that global warming has played a significant role in this consistent dry period, with 9 of the warmest years occurring since 2015. Months of drought in southern Africa, triggered by the El Nino weather phenomenon, have severely affected more than 27 million people and led to the worst hunger crisis the region has seen in decades. 5 countries, Lesotho, Malawi, Namibia, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, have declared national disasters due to the drought and the ensuing hunger. According to the World Food Programme, approximately 21 million children in southern Africa were malnourished due to crop failures.
The majority of dams, rivers and boreholes in Ngweneze district in Masvingo province, southern Zimbabwe, are slowly drying up. Villagers from Chingami area in this Ngweneze district are desperate for water. Some believe this to be one of the worst years ever in terms of drought. The district's agriculture officials say animals are dying because of the water shortages.
Supreme Master TV Max. Maximize nearly limitless blessings everywhere. The new version of Supreme Master TV Max channels immeasurable blessings from the supreme grace of God. How to best utilize this free of charge tool. Easy. Play it on as many devices as possible.
Buy more, no use telephones, old tablets, anything, the more the better. Spread it anywhere, in your garage, in your garden, in your car, on your bus, at your work, quietly of course, everywhere. The more the better, because right now the blessing power is spread out so incredibly, almost like limitless. So you make use of that in order to strengthen the positive power in this world, to help me to save it, okay? To save people.
Go to suprememastertv.com/max, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device. Under that, you can click on the plus screens buttons for Max. Each Max screen has a nearly infinite number of screens behind it. 1 plus 119,200 Max. Watch one big screen of Supreme Master TV with a thin line of 119,200 screens of Max around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Max screens surrounding it. Combo. See Supreme Master TV alongside 3 or more smaller screens of Max. Enjoy our TV and the immense blessing at the same time. The download button downloads a video or audio file of the most powerful daily prayer to your device to keep the positive energy flowing without an internet connection. Please tell all you know, all others, so this can help the whole world to be saved. Print out a Supreme Master TV Max card to distribute wherever you go, for example, if it is safe for you.
That kind of concentrated, huge, incredible energy will bless your home, bless your environment, your village, your town, or your city. And if many people do that, will bless your country, bless the world. Then our world will have less disasters, less war, more happiness, more intelligence, and more abundant blessings in our life. Just try it and you'll see the miracles that will happen.
Please visit suprememastertv.com/max, youtube.com/@folia999/streams, or youtube.com/@suprememastertvlive /streams.
Desperate residents forced to queue daily to source water from trucks as the water shortage in the area has reached crisis levels.
Since we have been having crisis of water, we are now expected to pay, and our parents are not working. Even the buckets that we are filling our waters with, they are not enough. So sometimes we have to fill them, we come back again, we wait for the truck to go fetch water, and it's crisis.
The situation is most hopeless for elderly residents. It's a complete struggle for us and we aren't coping. The biggest problem is with our toilets, and many of us elderly people struggle because we don't have water to take our medication. We fetch water very far. It's a struggle for me because sometimes I go to sleep at night hungry because there is no water. With the Swartregens Dam nearly completely dry, calls for more intensified interventions are mounting.
At this stage, we're in a dire crisis because nobody is getting water at this stage, and it's a long stay from the beginning of October already. The water crisis has been, everybody in the higher areas has no water. On the lower areas, we still had a little bit of water, so it's been running out. There's no tap water in town.
Peace is happening around our world.
Peace News number 106 of many and counting.
There are many countries promoting peace and fostering amity among peoples and governments, etc.
April 2024. The former president of Taiwan, also known as Formosa, His Excellency MINH states that during his visit to Beijing, the president of China, His Excellency Xi Jinping, encouraged peace between the two neighbors. By creating peace, we all can make a loving, serene, and prosperous world.
Recent climate crises have severely deteriorated living conditions for inhabitants of the world's arid and semi-arid regions. In Kenya, the drought has reached dramatic levels, causing the worst water crisis in the past 40 years. According to the United Nations, millions of Kenyans lack stable access to safe water sources. Rivers, lakes, and aquifers are slowly drying up. In northern Kenya, women and children are forced to travel increasingly greater distances each day to collect unclean water from the subsoil, which poses a high risk of infections and diseases. Caring viewers, please join us in helping to solve the climate change crisis by adopting the eco-friendly vegan lifestyle.
All information concerning the scientific evidence of climate change and its solution is in Supreme Master Qinghai's book, From Crisis to Peace, free for download at crisistopeace.org.
Turn vegan. Remember your nobility. All glory and love to the three reunited most powerful, God, THIêng II, and the Son of God, for all your boundless grace.
Loving viewers, thank you for your company today. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Eternal Care from a True Master, Part 3 of 10, on Between Master and Disciples. May your life be guided and blessed by the Divine.
Being vegan, having peace, having Godspeed.